Hello everybody, welcome back to the NK Maribor save. Today we welcome Real Madrid to Slovenia. This could well be the biggest team that has ever come to Slovenia for a game, because Madrid are bigger than Chelsea and they're the only other big team we've really ever brought here. Dortmund as well, I guess, but Madrid are bigger than Dortmund and Dortmund are bigger than Chelsea, for sure. What can we talk about? Not much really. We've had those three games in between. We beat Kersiko 1-0. We beat Ankaran Havanti in the cup after extra time. We absolutely bossed them. For some reason we just couldn't score. We took 50 fans with us, so that's a bit of a disappointment. And then we beat Lab Od Drav Pucha as well in the league. So the league is lining up like this. We're in second place, but we've got a game in hand that would put us top by a point. We're bottom of our Champions League group after that 3-0 mauling by Bayern Munich. And we've drawn Triglav in the quarter-final of the Slovenian Cup. Other than that, we're going to go into the game, and that's the formation we're going to play. It's pretty defensive. I'll see you on the game day. Okay, welcome back. I'll move me out of the way so that you can see how we line up in all its glorious detail. So, this is how we line up. Delax in goal. We play a flat back four with no players on attack, which is Pausic, Karic, Homingo and Tregovski. In front of them, we play two anchormen. Not that I'm trying to park the bus or anything, but we play Kavcic and Takacs. Then we play a midfield three in front of them, which is Barman as a centre midfielder on support, Bradley Dack as a centre midfielder on attack, and Loftus-Cheek as a deep line playmaker on defend. Again, really, I'm not trying to park the bus at all. And then we have Abo Hernandez up front as a centre forward on support, all on his own. I'll move me back so that you can see them. Whee! There we go. Ederson is in goal. I don't know who he is, but I'm not going to look at him because I imagine he's going to be very good. Carvajal, Rugani, Ramos and Guerreiro are the back four. Cruz and Horta are in midfield. And then it just gets pretty shit when you look at the front four, doesn't it? Sane, Rodriguez, Gareth Bale and Cristiano Ronaldo. If Madrid don't win this game by by more than 3 goals, I think I'll be happy. If we keep it to 3-0 with that front four, I'll be happy. Really hard. I fucking hate the Champions League on this game. Why does it have to draw me against bloody Bayern Munich and Real Madrid? Unbelievable. Okay, so I've told the guys, calmly, let's just go and give the fans a performance. No one's expecting that much of us. Let's just go and give the fans something to cheer. We are not pushing up. We are on defensive to start from. Defensive, structured. These are the instructions we're using. Press cancel because we had a shot, by the way. It went on target. It was Abo Hernandez. These are the instructions we're using. So we're still trying to exploit the middle. We're basically keeping the ball and wasting time. That's what we're doing. And at the moment, it's working because we've played 10 minutes and we haven't conceded. So this is a good start. Loftus-Cheek into Hernandez. Back to Tregovski. We're actually keeping the ball really well here. Tregovski up to Dack. To Barman. There isn't going to be that many people in front of him, so they've got to sort of work it themselves. Dack has a go from range. Don't worry about that. It's fine. The more the ball's out of play, the quicker the time goes down, so that's totally fine with me. Okay, Bale with a throw. Guerrero. Pausic heads clear to Toni Kroos. Kroos into James Rodriguez. Sane shoots. Good save from Delac. Big strong hand to tip it over. That's what we like to see. Kroos with the corner then. In it goes. Loftus-Cheek with a good header. Oh, he's hit it into the wall. And I thought that was going to be our chance. Oh, God. No. Oh, my captain's got injured. And Sane has at the same time. So it must have been a collision. Oh, I don't want to play Gusek at left back. But I'm going to have to. Right, that's it. If we lose this game, it's because my captain had to go off. They've brought on Depay, by the way, for Sane. So slight difference in the substitutions there. My top left back goes off and I replace him with my backup right back. Their right winger comes off and they replace him with a £27 million signing from Man United. So I'll take that's a good header, defensive header from Homigo. If in doubt, just get it out. That's fine. James Rodriguez at the corner. In it goes. Takacs again with a header clear. Memphis picks it up. James. Ball in. Ronaldo can't get his header on target. Ronaldo is like 37, I think, now. So he's not... Well, he's not brilliant. Yeah, he's absolutely amazing. But he's not what he used to be in this game or when the game starts. So we're still holding on in half an hour and it's still 0-0. Delac with a goal kick. Out to Pausic. To Karic. Back to Kavcic, who's tackled by James Rodriguez. He dwells on the ball too much. I need to see... It's not one of his traits, so... I don't know if you can teach people to not dwell on the ball. Horta to Memphis. Out to Carvajal. Carvajal into Cruz. Cruz to Bale. They're playing very narrow. Guerrero, Bale. Back to Guerrero again. He's got a bit of space on the left wing. It's ball in and Horta fires it wide. And it's still 0-0. Corner. James Rodriguez. In it comes to Cax again, heads it away. Memphis shot into Ruben Loftus-Cheek, but it's still with Madrid. Bale beats one. He has a shot and it's gone over. And yeah, tenterhooks. We're living on tenterhooks at the moment. Surely it's only a matter of time. But we have really restricted them until half time. So we are doing well, and I'm going to just let him do it like that. And I'm not going to change anything because we are keeping. I'm sure they would have got a bollock in. They've changed their formation slightly. It's gone from what was described as a 4-5-1 to now a 4-2-3-1. And let's see if that makes a difference. I don't quite know how that says it's changed because it doesn't look like it's changed in shape. But Carvajal's on the right and his cross is blocked by Gusek, the makeshift left back. And it's an early corner for Real Madrid. James in, Abel Hernandez at the near post gets it away. And if you're doing corner set pieces, always have a man there on the edge of the 6-yard box doing zonal. Ronaldo, good save from Delac, because most of the time he'll get an easy headed clearance. James Rodriguez, he's gone to the edge for Memphis, but Loftus-Cheek read it really well. If we can nick the ball here, there's a counter-attack, but we can't, and Horta's got it. And any talk of a counter-attack is now officially dead. There we go. Bradley Dack to Barman. Into Hernandez. Dack through. Go on, Dack. No, don't. I don't know what that was. Please say it was deflected. They're bringing Horta off to be replaced by Kondogbia. So, again, just one multi-million-pound signing replaced by another. Memphis shoots from range. It's blocked. Abel Hernandez brings it away. There is a counter-attack on, but I don't want to send people forward in that situation because they will just counter us. Right, Bradley Dack isn't having a very good game, so he's going to come off and be replaced by absolutely no one because I haven't got anyone that can play in the middle. I don't want to bring Rosman on. He's too inexperienced. He's there as an emergency centre-back if we need him. I guess Bradley Dack's going to have to stay on unless we chuck. Do I go 2 up front? No, we need to flood the midfield, don't we? We need to keep the midfield flooded. Let's take him off for. I'll tell you what, let's have a little look. Orlando Area's work rate 12. Victor Moses work rate 13. Okay, it's all not looking spectacular at the moment. Work rate 10. Misevic work rate 10. Right, so work rate rise, it's going to be Victor Moses. I'm going to have to keep it the same. That subs bench is we're riddled with injuries. There's no suspension, it's just injuries at the moment. As Barman gets a telling to. Telling to? That's not the phrase. A telling off. Again, it's changed now to a 4-5-1 their formation. I don't know how it figures out what's a 4-5-1 and what's a 4-2-3-1. Memphis fires a free kick into the wall. Goes out for a throw. We're being very resolute at the back. Corner in from James. And it's flown all the way over to Kavcic, who will probably not do too much with it. Loftus-Cheek. Bradley Dack's not going to get that, is he? That's a terrible pass. Kondogbia to Guerrero. To Bale on this left wing. Out to Memphis. There's an overlap on. Will he use him? Or he does use him. Carvajal. Ball in. Looking for Ronaldo. But it's headed away well. Delac's come and not got there. And Bale squared it. And Memphis is in. And they've got their goal due to an error from Delac. So unlucky. The team have defended so well. And Delac, oh, he's come for a punch and got absolutely nowhere bloody near it. Bale squares it and Memphis cannot miss. It's an open goal for Memphis Depay. And I guess that means we've got to sort of go at them. As Gusek picks it up, they're going to tackle him and then there's a massive overlap on, but he didn't part. Kondogbia shot for some reason. What do I do here? Do I stick it on defensive? Because we haven't been playing. I'm going to leave it on defensive. We're just going to put 2 men up front. So we'll get a bit of pace up front in moveset as well and play him as a poacher. And we'll go from there. Again, it's still very defensive, just keeping the shape. I'm not expecting us to create an awful lot. We could knock it up to counter, but they're not really sending men forward. They're always keeping these 2 back. And they're quite compact in the midfield as well. But Carvajal to Kondogbia. Cruz into Bale. What can he do? Back out to Carvajal. They're keeping the ball well. And we're 2-0 down. James Rodriguez gets the goal. We'll flip it to counter and we'll go to flexible. As Carvajal got it on the right hand side, went round his man Gusek, the stand-in right back, ball in. James isn't going to miss again. Possibly a foul there in the middle on Kavcic, I think it is, or Karic. 2-0 Madrid, and their class is coming to the forefront now of this game, and there's not much we can really do about it. Barman, Muset to Pausic. Pausic is tackled by Ronaldo, who's now gone to the left wing, and they put Bale up front for a bit. But here comes Memphis. Down the right wing to James. To Ronaldo. Will he cut inside on his right foot and shoot? He don't. He goes back to Guerrero. To Kondogbia. Oh, they're just getting so much space. Great save from Delac. This group is an absolute... Look at it. Madrid, Chelsea, Bayern Munich against little minnows from Slovenia. This game hates me. Game absolutely hates me in Champions League draws. Hernandez is at the near post again to head it away. And... there's no point in trying to get anything out of this game, is there? We just got to... Because we're not going to get out of this group. It's just experience. It's all experience for the players and coefficient of playing in these games. Again, that's the problem with this Champions League group, is that you don't win games in the Champions League. You get minimal points for the coefficient. We'll get points for qualifying, and that's about it. Kondogbia, shot blocked. 15... This is like when we play in the league. This is how we dominate teams in the league normally. Guerrero, ball in to Cax, beat Ramos in the air, and it's come to Memphis on the edge. What can he do? Just stand him up to Cax. Don't dive in. That's good boy. Good. Might as well give someone else a run out. We could go slightly more attacking. Let's just go for it. To Cax to sit in the middle. Moses inside forward. You two are the right around. Right. I'm fully expecting us in the next 13 minutes to concede at least 2 goals. Because... this is a formation that I've put out there to show that we can score against Real Madrid. So for the last 10 minutes, all I want is a goal. Gusek, Moses, Abel Hernandez, Loftus-Cheek. Oh, I thought that was it. I thought that was our goal straight away. Go on, put another good ball in, Muset. Put a good ball in. Oh, I was trying to find Loftus-Cheek again. Pausic wins the header. Loftus-Cheek can't get there. And Guerrero, ball in. Looking for Ramos, but Memphis picks it up on the edge. Shot. It's blocked. Come on, let's send some people forward now. Abel Hernandez, Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek outright. Pausic has got loads of space. Can he find a good cross? He can't. It's balls. It's absolute balls, that cross. And here come Madrid. Kavcic tackles well. That was our chance, I think. No, I think that was our chance. Should have just whipped the ball in across the box. And here comes Mangala? That can't be the... No, there we go. Orel Mangala. I was going to say, that can't be Equilium, the centre-back. What the bloody hell would he be doing up there? Jesus. It's a good ball through from James Rodriguez. I did say I thought we'd concede with this formation. And Mangala slips it around Delac, who's got no chance with that, really. 3-0 Real Madrid. We've gone for it in the last 10 minutes, and it hasn't paid dividends. Pausic, I still just want that goal. We're not going to get it. 3-0 Real Madrid. Not at all disappointing. I did say I would take it if we didn't lose more than 3-0. I'm not going to say it was disappointing. I'm just going to say unlucky. They're a much better team than us, stupid assistant manager. There you go. 2 played, 2 lost against 6, scored none. But next up is a double header against Chelsea, and we know we can beat them. We've beaten them before. And our captain / left back is injured for 7 weeks. Now that is a big pisser, because I don't have another left back in the team. I don't think you can recall people outside the transfer window either. No, you can't. I've got Daniel Zayek, who played 1 game for us this year in the Cup, and he was absolutely terrible. I think, if we look at his... Yeah, there we go, 6.1. Ladies and gentlemen, our starting left-back in the next 7 weeks. Oh my god. What about the under-18s? Have they got any? They've got Matis Gravlich. Oh, for fuck's sake. Forward planning, Dave. Forward planning. I'd write things down in a notebook as well, right? About squad depth, players I have, what positions I need to buy in. What happened there? What has happened to leave me with 1 left back? So, Korolik out on loan. Balkovec out on loan to move to a permanent transfer. Well, we saw in the B team all my left backs are out on loan. Yeah, that's shit, isn't it? We have arranged a transfer, funnily enough, for a left back. He's an amateur player that we're going to get in. Matic Vidovic. He looks semi-decent. You know, he's not too bad. He's 20 years old. We'll probably just get him in and send him out on loan to someone like we seem to be doing with all of our young players. But, okay, well, that's something I'll deal with in the future. We've got a big crunch game coming up against Radomil next. It's crunch because they are second in the league, 1 point behind us. Then we have Domzale, and then we play Chelsea. And in the next episode, it's going to be a Chelsea-Triglav doubleheader. And then after that, the episode after that will be another Chelsea-Triglav doubleheader, I think. Is that what we'll do? And then we'll end with the doubleheader of Bayern Munich and Madrid. And then I'll probably see at the end of the season because there'll be nothing left to play for other than the Cup. So we'll be out of Europe. 2 wins against Chelsea and we can get the Europa League. That's PMA, positive mental attitude. So I've gone through when we're going to be back with each other next. We'll see. I might end up doing the Chelsea games together in one episode, but we'll see how it goes. And I thank you very much for watching. The question today, what's your biggest win against someone that you're a massive underdog against? I was hoping mine would have been Real Madrid, but on this save, it's definitely Chelsea in the last season, or 2 seasons ago, whenever it was, when we knocked them out of the Europa League. And that's probably the best win I've had, I think, on this series. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you in a bit. Cheers.